What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is me, Comedic Sense, your least favorite anti-fragrance review, because we do things a little bit different around here. But today, I'm coming in with the most serious video that I've ever made. This right here is why your fragrance collection sucks, so let's get right into it. A lot of you are in the wrong line of thinking. You say that fragrance is subjective, that everyone has their own opinions, that we all smell things differently, and the fact is, that's false. The number one reason why your fragrance collection sucks is because you don't focus on niche fragrances. Now this right here is an exquisite niche fragrance. This is called Givenchy Pie. This one smells like vanilla and orange powderiness, and I think it's awesome because collecting niche fragrances like this shows that you know what you're talking about, because people that only focus on designer fragrances don't understand how fragrance and perfumery works. For example, this other fragrance right here, this is called Sauvage Elixir. This was a release from a couple years ago. It smells like pine and a little cinnamon with a lot of licorice woodiness. And this right here, this being a niche fragrance, of course, because I don't collect any designer fragrances, this shows that I understand perfumery, notes, longevity, sillage, and I know everything that goes into it because I collect niche. Another thing that you guys don't seem to understand is that your fragrance collection sucks because you don't understand how to actually apply them. Now, your fragrance collection might be expensive, but it's wrong. Now, if you take Givenchy Pie here, this fragrance, you apply it by pulling off the abbonizer. The abbonizer is the thing that sprays it out at the top of the fragrance, and you don't want to spray it because that's how you waste it. What you need to do is take the dabber, that's what this thing's called, the little thing that pokes out, and you just dab it on your wrist. I smell so good already. You can even do it like a couple dabs around here, but the thing is, you don't want to spray it because this is what will just waste all the fragrance. This activates the alcohol in the fragrance to make it just evaporate, but when you dab it like this, you're putting the oils directly on. This is also the reason why fragrances such as this one do not come with a cap, because there's no point of it. You just need to take off the abbonizer, and that's how you can apply the fragrance. Now, I know, guys, things are getting a little bit confusing here. You're hearing new information that you're not used to hearing, and that's because I understand the fragrance industry more than most, so let's get into the next tip on why your fragrance collection sucks. Now, the next reason why your fragrance collection sucks is because you don't know how to properly store them. Now, I have a fragrance here. This is by a niche brand called Bon Perfumer, and it's called 304, but if you turn it upside down, it looks like it says Ho, H-O-E. I don't know if the brand's trying to tell me something, but regardless, let's talk about how to store fragrances. Now, you have to remove the cap because, like I said, these are pointless. You have to remove the abbonizer because these are just not meant for spraying. Some of them are a little hard to take off, but that's because the brand doesn't actually want you to apply the fragrance properly. They want you to waste it so you can buy more. That's another industry tip for you from me to you. So the proper way to apply it is once the abbonizer's off, once the cap's off, you actually put the cap on upside down first, so that way it can kind of balance wherever you can on the top, and then you drop the atomizer inside because this right here will allow the fragrance to macerate. This is a foolproof maceration tip, and then you store it in a hot bathroom or a hot car, whichever one is more convenient to you. So what maceration does is allow the fragrance to actually perform better, and it will actually turn into the newest flanker of the fragrance before it even comes out. Like, you can turn a Spice Bomb Eau de Toilette into a Spice Bomb Extreme by just macerating it. It's actually a really great fragrance tip. The final tip that I have for you guys on why your fragrance collection is awful, trash, garbage, and terrible is because you take the time out of your day to listen to strangers on the internet, guys. This right here, this passion, this hobby, this lifestyle that we're in of perfumery is an incredibly individualized hobby, and everyone is different. So if you take time to listen to strangers, whether it's a random review that is a fragrance you love and someone says it's ass, or somebody like me who's making a satirical joke video about why your fragrance collection is trash, just spewing nonsense, falsified information, and you guys believe it or take it to heart or let your own opinions change based off of someone else's beliefs, then what are you doing, man? Think for yourself, be your own person, be who you want to be, because this right here is a crazy, crazy personal hobby. So just think for yourself, trust your own nose, and a video like this, it will piss a lot of people off because they don't watch till the end. They're not smart, but that's okay because that's what I blew up on TikTok doing: rage bait, gatekeeping, reverse psychology, which I thought was pretty obvious. But no, it's not, because people are dumb. Guys, thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you watching. Most people probably clicked off within 30 seconds of the video, like, oh, my collection isn't trash. And then I started calling designer fragrances niche, and I know someone's going to comment like, well, that's actually not niche. No shit, dumbass. Thanks for watching, guys.